Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm going to show you how you can automate the process of building a Docker image for a test Django application and then pushing it to DockerHub automatically using Jenkins. So let's begin. So we're going to use Jenkins for CI/CD for this process. And so first of all, I have test Django repository right here, and I have a Docker file in this. So Docker file is basically used for creating the Docker image for this Django application, and this is a standard Docker file for a Django application. Just using the Python 3.10 Slim version, setting up some environment variables, then setting up the work directory as well. Installing the requirements, copying the requirements, and then copying the whole project files. Exposing the 8000 port, and then running the Python manage.py run servers command, which is the default start command for Java application. And this is our standard Docker file, which will be able to create a Docker image for our Java application. All right. So for this, we also have a Jenkins file inside the GitHub root. So we're gonna edit this data. So first of all, let's go to the dashboard for our Jenkins here. So for the Jenkins, first of all, we're gonna do is create a pipeline here. So click on new item and select some pipeline name and select the pipeline item here. Click on OK and the pipeline will be created. So now we'll configure our pipeline. So for the triggers, I'm just gonna leave it for now so that I'll just trigger this build manually for now. But if you want, you can add some triggers using these parameters. Going forward for the pipeline script, we can have pipeline script from SCM. For the SCM, we can select the git and then have the repository URL here. So for the report, okay, all right. So for this, we can have the repository URL from here, and then I can paste it right here. Perfect. I am not going to use the credentials because this is a public repository. But if your repository is a private one, you have to use credentials, and then you can create the credentials using this add button. And then going forward, I can select the branch for this. The branch is going to be main here, and the script path is just going to be Jenkins file. So I'm going to save the configuration now, and our Jenkins pipeline is ready here. Going to the dashboard. Now I'm going to set the credentials for my DockerHub account. So go to the Manage Jenkins section here. Now click on Credentials and create a credential inside the global domain. Click on Add Credentials, and then you can click the kind of username and password. You can write the username for the DockerHub account. So I have a DockerHub account here. So I'm going to write the username here, which is this, and the password for my DockerHub account. And I'm going to give it an ID, which is a unique identifier for this credential. So I have already created the credentials. As you can see, this is named Docker here. So I'm going to show you how you can access these credentials inside the Jenkins file and automate the process. All right, so now we'll edit the Jenkins file here. So I show you how you can edit the Jenkins file and make it suitable for pushing it to Docker Hub automatically. All right, so first of all, I'm going to define the pipeline block here. So I'm going to define the pipeline block, and then inside this, I'm going to set up the agent as any. Now moving forward, I can set some environment variables here. So for this, I will just set an environment variable, which is going to be the image name. So if I'm going to choose image name, which is equals to my username for the Docker account slash the repository name I'm going to keep, or the image name I'm going to keep. So I'm just going to keep it somewhere like test Django here. I think I do not have repository with that name. Yeah, I do not have. Perfect. So moving forward from the environment block, we get to the stage block now. The stage block, we can define the different stages we have inside our Jenkins file, inside the Jenkins process. So first of all, I'm going to have the stage of checkout, which is the primary stage in any kind of work, including with GitHub repositories or Bitbucket repositories. So first of all, we have to check out inside our repository. So for that, we can have the steps. For the steps, we can just simply run the command git and then the URL for my repository. So first of all, I can also refer to the branch, which is going to be the main branch. And now for the URL parameter, I'm going to write the URL for the repository here, which is, I think I have already copied the out of it. Sorry. Now moving forward, I can go to the next stage now. So for the next stage, we have is building the Docker image. So I'm going to write the stage name as building Docker image, and I'm going to define the steps inside this stage block now. So for the steps, the first step is going to be executing the script, which is Docker build command. So with that, I can use PowerShell or that if you're using a Windows device. If you're using a Linux device, you can use SH for running the shell commands. Also, you need to have Docker installed inside your system, whether you are running on local devices or you are running on cloud devices. So moving forward, we have PowerShell block right here, and I'm going to run the command, which is Docker build -d, and then the image name, which is going to be declared by the environment, So I'm going to write in the image name. And after the image name, I can have the tag for this. So the tag, I'm just going to keep it something like latest for now. All right. And then I'm going to choose in the dot, which represents the Docker file path. All right. So moving forward, we can have the next stage here, the stage of pushing to Docker Hub. I'm going to name the stage here, and I'm going to define this stage now. So for the stage, we can have the steps block, and in the steps block, we can now start working with the credentials we have created. So first of all, with credentials block, and the parameters are going to be username, and the parameters are going to be first of all the type of kind of credential that I have created. So that is going to be username, password, type of credential, and in this, I'm going to have the credential ID. So that's going to be credentials ID. That is going to be Docker Hub. For me, I had created a Docker name credential, so that's going to work. And for now, I can have username variable subject to the Docker user variable. So this is basically the username of our credentials, and that is going to be assigned its value to the Docker user variable. Similarly, I'm going to have the password variable assigned to Docker pass. All right, perfect. So moving forward, now we can get execute another script here. So I'm going to execute it with the help of PowerShell now. So for the script here, I have the command. First of all, I'm going to echo the Docker password here. So I'm going to use the echo command, and then I'm going to echo the Docker pass here so that my terminal is able to access this password. Don't worry, the password will not be displayed inside the console logs. Cut. Don't worry, the password will not be displayed inside the console logs. Moving forward, I can just go to pipe here and then click on Docker login command. The username is going to be the Docker user, so that is going to be stored inside Docker user variable. And then for the password, I'm just going to have it the standard input. This is the first command I'm going to run. Then I'm going to run the command of docker push. So I'm going to push the image name, which I have stored inside the variable name, environment variable as well. So that will be the image name. Now the tag I had set, which was the latest tag itself. All right, so now I can just docker logout, and that's it. That should be our script for our Jenkins pipeline. So I'll just commit the changes now and try to build this Jenkins pipeline through my Jenkins dashboard. All right, I'm going to do the Jenkins test pipeline. Now I'll click on build now, and it should probably start building the process as you can see, and now it will start running the stages inside the Jenkins file. So as you can see, we have the git checkout stage first, and it is getting all this content from the GitHub repository, and now it is running the build Docker image command through PowerShell. So as you can see, it has executed the next stage as well, which is building Docker image stage, and it has executed it pretty quickly. All right, so it has now started the process of pushing to Docker Hub, and as you can see, it is succeeded in logins and inside our Docker Hub account. So that's a good sign. That means it has started the pushing process. So we can see it is pushing the image in layers. These are the different layers for the image, and we'll just wait for this to push it to the Docker Hub account, and let's see if it works or not. All right, so our pipeline has ended with a status of success. So that means it has executed successfully. And hopefully we should see the image inside the Docker account now. So I'll just refresh the repositories here. And we can see that we have got a repository with the name of path2k3/test Django. This is the exact image we had pushed from our Jenkins file. So that means it has worked successfully, and we have successfully pushed the images in the automation of Jenkins file. So that's it for the video, guys. And thanks for watching.